How are you? Sending you the purest of love and light wherever you are. I am so glad that you're here. You're blessed, you're highly favored. God is for us. Who can be against us? And we're secured, we're anchored, and we're protected. So thank you. If it's your first time, I welcome you. Returning Soul Tribers, thank you so very much. Also, please remember to check out my website below. Also, if you can subscribe with your email, subscribe to my email list so that I have your information. So whatever I'm working on in the future, I can always reach out to you and let you know. Also, thank you for those of you who have supported the store. I greatly appreciate you. May God continue, and I know He will continue to richly bless and keep you always. So as I was pre-shuffling, I saw the owl card, which is number 5, talks about change, transition. So some of you may be having some changes in your life, whether this is the birth of a child, change in your career, a new position, moving, relocating, whatever it is. Just, you've lost families or friends, whether through, death or just you vibrating and just releasing those dead skins, people who were a burden to your life. I also saw the mountain card that talks about challenges. So, and it also says that whatever the challenges that you have is just knowing that you are protected. You are protected because yes, there are times when the enemy or enemies will try to put blockages in our way when you're trying to move to go somewhere. The enemy never likes it when you're breaking up with them because you realize that they're toxic, everything is out in the open, and you cannot be easily tricked anymore. So of course they're not gonna like it. So they may try to put obstacles in your way to distract you, to get you discouraged as well, like it's too much, it's too hard. It's always easy to quit, right? But for those of you who know that there is more to gain, there is beauty beyond all of the brokenness, then you're going to persevere and you're going to keep going. And again, just having that reassurance that you're protected and that God will and He is taking care of you is like, that is paramount. It is huge. It's big, big. So whatever it is that you're working on, you're moving into this new phase, just know and trust that divine is with you. He's for you. And because He is, who can be against you? Right? So yeah, this first card here, it says luck. And when I see luck, I see blessing. 19, that's 10. Endings bring new beginnings. Wow. And like I said, when I was pre-shuffling the transition, number 5, 23 was, I believe. So a lot of changes, making adjustments to your life. You may have to go through a little bit of challenge. But like I said, on the other side, when you think about the blessings on the other side, when you don't give up, and here we have luck, it says you are right to be strong and optimistic about the opportunities ahead. Absolutely. Again, the enemy does not come out, the snakes don't come out hissing, the dogs don't come out howling for nothing. They're trying to scare you. And at this phase, at this point that we are in our life, we are not looking back. You're holding your faith, whatever it is like you're so focused, or you're called to be so focused, so determined, so driven, so poised, knowing that God is and He will take care of you. You are right to be strong. Be strong in the Lord, right? And that is what a lot of you are. Your strength comes from divine, and you're optimistic. You're keeping a positive mind. And it's like some of you, you're probably using positive affirmations, speaking to yourself. in a loving way, in the way that divine says who you are and the plans and the promises that he has for you. And because of that, you know that doors will open ahead for you. God is going to make a way out of no way for you. And I love it. I love it for you. I love it for us. That's beautiful opportunities. And right behind here, Phoenix. Wow. Be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. Wow. And I told you I saw that mountain. The mountain, the challenges, the blockages. And I believe too, yes, the enemy can put blockages in our way, but sometimes God will also put mountains in our way to see how much do you want this, because it's like easy come, easy go. And remember, we are co-creating. Co means together. We're partnering with divine, with whatever the opportunities you're looking for, you're moving ahead for. This transition, this new life, whatever that you're either expecting or moving forward to, these changes. God wants to know how badly do you want it. Because when you have some sweat equity invested in your dream or your dreams, whatever it is you're working on, then you will care for it. You will be more passionate about it. And so it is. Be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. Again, the phoenix crash and burn. But the beauty about it is that the phoenix didn't stay there. And so it is for a lot of you, a lot of mountains. Whether this is in spiritual training, because like I said, sometimes God have us in that spiritual gym to toughen us up, to build up our endurance, our stamina for what to come ahead. And so we may feel bruised and torn, but it's for our own good. As well as sometimes the enemies, and sometimes it's like both coming at you at the same time, because the enemy is coming towards you and God is allowing you, he's bringing you, or he's giving you the strength, because this card says you are right to be strong and optimistic. So as these mountains, or you're approaching these mountains, or these mountains, the enemy, our enemies are bringing these mountains to you, you're fearless, because you're learning to trust God, that he's going to take care of you, to navigate whatever the diversions, whatever the obstacle, the challenges. You're trusting God, you're remaining strong and confident and optimistic. Be positive that something good is gonna come out of this. It's like, God, if you bring me to it, you're gonna bring me through it. And a lot of people, they will look at the phoenix rising. So for a lot of you who have had to go through things, you had to give up things, you had to lose people, places and things with the transition, but like with the owl, you're wiser because of it. And see, people will only see that part of you, the phoenix, who is radiant, you're passionate, you're driven in your glory. When you're back and you're confident in your vim and your vivacity, people are going to look at your vitality, and some of them are going to be jealous of it, not realizing that this was not done overnight. There were some mountains, there were some hills, there were some valleys. You had to fight off some things. You walk through the valley of the shadow of death. And it's not because you're stronger than a lot of people, but it's because you believe, you know where your strength is. It's like they would say you bite the bullet. Because sometimes it's like you're on a journey and it's almost like, you know what, I am too far in to give up now. I'm too far in to turn back. And it's like you just suck it up and you just go for it. You just go for it. It's almost like getting lost. You don't know where you're going. And just by faith, you're reading the signs. And then it's like you see something and you remember, or you exit and you come off and you turn around and you found your way. God helped you and you found your way back on the right course again. It's like that's how life is a lot of the times. But people are not looking. They don't even want to know. They don't care about all the things that you're going through, or you survive. They're just looking at this glory, the beauty. But for whatever you have gone through, whatever you survive, whatever you escape, whatever tower God plucked you out of, be prepared to be renewed. Means to go back after a period of crisis. After the storm, there is a calm. There's going to be peace after you survive some things. Wow, I love it. And the Fool. Have the courage to embrace change, take risk, be adventurous. I feel like without even seeing this card, it's almost like I just talk about it already. Taking that leap of faith, again, having the courage to do what a lot of people would not do. People who may be physically stronger, healthier, people who have more resources than you. And like I said, it's not because of you are anything more special or stronger than people. People may say, oh, you're so brave to do certain things. And it's like with fear, you go anyway. It's just you going anyway. Knowing that God is with you. Change is never easy. And again, it's so funny because if I see it, I will show you. Yeah, here is the Moon card I told you I saw. It says, know that you are protected as you face challenges, but remain cautious. But you know, it's about the change. Not everybody wants to change, but they want change. And again, that's insanity. You have to be open for the transition, giving up something in order to obtain something else. Some people are too afraid to step out into something new. And then when you do it, or you know, you just, like I say, you suck it in, and it's like going for a dive, and God made a way. It's like just by your effort alone, God rewards you. He bless you because you had the courage. It's like Peter walking on water. We can say whatever we want, but he was brave enough to take a risk. And that's what God wants. Is like, just make a move. Just make a move. Take a risk. Be adventurous. You know, leaving that town, that community, that group, those people who are not doing it for you. They're blocking you. They're creating mountains and stumbling blocks in your way. For some of you, you're at a point where you may as well just let go and let God, because you have done it your way all day, every day, and you end up nowhere. So you're taking this leap of faith to move on. I'm seeing the Six of Swords, like move on to calmer water, where your peace resides, where your blessing is. Like, you know that there is something else in you. There must be something else out there better. There must be another way. This cannot be it. This job that I'm going to every day, yes, your vehicle may know exactly where to go every day or night, whatever your shift is or are. For those of you who have many or different jobs, your vehicle may know. You may know every day you get up, you go to your desk and you do what you have to do. But God has something bigger and greater out there, but it's going to take you taking a leap of faith. And like I said, with the Fool, it's packing lightly. Because for a lot of you, in order to take this Fool's journey, God had to cause a lot of things. It's like I was shuffling the deck and I saw the Tower too. It's like God had to allow a lot of things to blow open in front of you. And I saw the Two of Cups. Amen. So for a lot of you, it could be people that you were partnering with, who you thought they were your friends. God blew up a lot of things. People you were in relationships with, romantic or platonic, and God exposed, He showed these people who were just in your life to block your new beginnings, your creativity. And so this is why the leap of faith with the fool, it's always, they have a little bag, they have a dog, or just this case, this guy, yeah, he has his dog and his backpack. Pack lightly. Where you're going, it's like nobody will be able to go with you. Nobody's gonna go with you. It's you taking that leap of faith. And it's not because there is nobody to go with you. It's because the people who were with you, they were not for you. And God had to remove them out of your life. Where you're going, God will have, it's like this new, your family, they're waiting for you. You're going to meet them along your way. So of course, I mean, before you know all of this, you thought you had a lot of friends, a lot of people who love you. And if you said, I'm leaving, I'm going, they would probably want to fill up the boat or the car, whatever you're going on, the plane, to go with you. But again, their motives, their intentions, when it comes to you, it wasn't right. And so this is why God had to allow some things to happen. And again, with the owl, here is the card I told you, the owl. It says there are spiritual messages and great wisdom to be found during this period of transition. So yeah, you learn a lot. You learn a lot about yourself, and you also learn a lot about people as well. Yeah, and right behind it, it's the world card. Closing out cycles. Be open to new possibilities in all areas of your life. So it's like when you lay down your life, when you give up the old for the new, when you say yes to divine's will and to his way, he always make a way out for you. He eclipse what no longer serves you, so that he can bring in the refreshing harvest, abundance, and blessing that you desire, you deserve. Now it's a path for everybody. So even the people who you're leaving or you've left, they may think, oh, you're selfish to leave them, but it's not up to you. Because for a lot of you, if it was up to us, we would drag them with us. But God had to rip them away because they are not ready. These people, they can change if they want to and get on their own path. But again, it's everybody must pick up their own cross. And a lot of people, they don't want to pick up their own cross. They want you to carry your cross and them at the same time. And it can't work. It won't work. In the kingdom of God, there is no stepchildren. There is no stepsister. No. It's everybody. You're for yourself. You're in or you're out. And a lot of people, they don't want to crash and burn like this phoenix, but they want to be on the up and up with you. And everybody have to go through their own stuff in life. They have to handle their own stuff. God is not gonna do it for them, and he doesn't want you. It's like, unless a lot of people have also sacrificed themselves for others. Some of you, this is something you're learning too. I mean, I have learned that, because every time I try to make people happy, then inside I was feeling it. I was suffering inside. So it's like releasing all that burden and allowing everybody to stand on their own feet, facing whatever it is that they have to face. Even your own child, your children, they will have to, there are certain things in life you can guide them through, but there are certain lessons they will have to learn for themselves. And you can only hope and pray that the way that you taught them, or their experiences will guide them to make the best choices or decisions. But there are things they're gonna have to dance to their own music. So we can't save people, only God can save. So as I broke this deck, I saw getting readings and turning back. So again, a lot of people, could have been getting readings on you to see what are the things coming in your life, what blessings are coming in your life, to see if they could put up some mountains and blockages as well. So like I said, this is why God had to remove a lot of people, because you probably thought these people were your friends, and God had to close out those cycles. And now a lot of people are gonna be up in their feelings. They're gonna be in their feelings because they're sad that you have to leave, you have to change. I mean, you're meant to be a butterfly. You can't stay a caterpillar. But again, it's a choice, because not every caterpillar turn into a butterfly. It's a choice. Some people are too afraid. But it's like, are you gonna let them hold you back, keep you stagnant, suffocate you when you're born to fly? Or let people's insecurities keep you back from, going into your full potential. Again, to each his own. So a lot of you're coming into your spiritual gifts. And as you are coming into your spiritual gifts, a lot of people are having massive regrets. Again, it could be to how they treat you, because now they cannot come back, because they see you have a lot of luck, a lot of blessings come into your life. A lot of them, they're really messed up. They're cussing. They're messed up over you. They're feeling anxious. They're seeing time is running out. Some people could even be praying that you will, to stop you, or praying that you won't move on. But the clock is ticking. It's too late. Could be talking to a divine feminine. Again, guys, it's an energy. Somebody who is very intuitive, could be very psychic. You're an empress. You're beautiful. You're abundant. You're blessed. You have a lot of creativity, a lot of potential, because so far a lot of these cards are talking about being renewed. Once you have the ability to go through these transformations and just allow God to work in and through your life and remove the baggages of whether it's people, places, and things, being optimistic, being strong, not losing faith, God is going to give you back, like with the phoenix. Be prepared to be renewed, to have everything restored, giving you double, triple, quadruple for your trouble. Because a lot of you people, true colors have been revealed to you, and now you realize that you were going round and around in circle. A lot of people were just apologizing to you. I'm gonna change, I'm gonna do better, and you keep on going back, trusting people, and it's like you're finished. So a lot of you're being blessed right now. Like I said, when I see luck, I see blessings. So because of your spiritual gifts, it's like you own now your spiritual gifts. You embrace your gifts, your calling on your life, and you're being true to yourself, authentic. It's like some of you could be meditating, you're in, out in nature, and you're at peace, and the blessings, again, after the storm, the calm of God pouring in on you. So a lot of people, it says you're blocked. Blocked, spam, call, text. So a lot of people, when it comes to your phoenix, some people, they didn't want, they were trying to block or create mountains in your life so that you would not be able to get up. You wouldn't be able, because again, the phoenix crash is like destruct, but it's building up piece by piece. So a lot of people could have tried to block you and stop you, whatever you're working on, because here we have somebody with a computer as well. So people could be hacking, doing spam calls, text messages, going into your devices because they don't want you to move on to wherever it is that you're supposed to go. They don't want you. They don't want people to see you in all of your glory. So they were trying to block you. Some of these people, they were faking that they were busy. Yeah, it's like, some of them could also be faking that they were spiritual, but they were only causing chaos. And now a lot of them are having a death to their ego. They're on a downward spiral because they were selfish. They wanted things their way. A lot of you, this is the truth that you're coming to right now. You're learning and you're realizing, you're discovering what people have been doing in the background, and you're closing out chapters. You're saying goodbye to these toxic people. Again, it's a lot of control. People wanted to control you. That's what they wanted to do. They wanted to block you from moving on to your blessings. Yeah. Yeah, Queen Bee. You're secure, you're confident, you're a boss bee, your career, your focus. And again, for some of you, like I said, whatever you're transitioning to could be a job. You have to leave some things behind. People do not want to see you being secure, being confident. But again, it's taking that fool's leap. If you want something different, you have to do something different. Again, this reminds me of like the divine feminine energy here. You're on your hustle, and it didn't just come overnight. It took a lot of courage, a lot of embracing the change, stepping out into the new, taking a risk, taking a bold move, taking a faith move. And now, like I said, people are not going to be so happy. Look, firestorm. So people are going to want to create hindrances, mental, blockages and things in your life, not realizing all the things that you went through in your life in order for you to get here. They're going to think, oh, you're privileged, you're this, you think you're all that. Because again, in the end, all they see is the phoenix rising from the ashes. Some of these people, they're still going to be hateful. Because it says here, love, hate, heartbreak. Again, getting readings. You're turning your back on these people. So, a lot of these people too, they are even the ones who were blocking your life. Spamming, GPS, I saw the GPS tracking you, wanting to block you. But again, you're so protected. You have a calling on your life, and God just made a way out. You're chosen. They couldn't stop you. So this is also a lesson for them too. To touch not God's anointed, right? Do his prophets no harm. And even though they know that they're the ones who tried to block you and stop you, they didn't want to see you transition to the next phase, the next level, they're still going to hate you. Because when they see you being confident, being secure in who you are, they're going to say, oh, you think you're privy after everything. So, you can't please them. You just have to be who you are. You just have to do your thing. Because like I said, a lot of people, they're going to see your glory. They don't know your story. They don't want to know your story. They wouldn't want to walk a second in your shoe. But yet still they're going to hate. They're going to hate. Even the ones who know, look, shady. Even the ones who know that they were the ones who did these things to you, and they see how God turned it around for you, they're still gonna hate. They're still gonna hate. They're gonna even tell lie. that you didn't work for what you have. You don't deserve what you have. Even though they know that they were the ones who tried to block you and stop you. I'm telling you, a lot of these people now, they're trying to cope, you know, because of all the evil things that they have done to you. They're turning to alcohol. I'm telling you, again, illumination, the truth, discovery, awakening. This is what is exposed here as to what people have been doing in the background, what they have been doing in the dark. Yeah, people were shady, 9 of Wands, trying to create burdens and obstacles in your life. That's what they were doing with the 2 of Swords, and they were watching with the devil here to see what is going to happen to you. You understand? I mean, you've been through a lot of shady, a lot of toxic people, but God made a way for you through the mountains, through the valleys, the storms. You see, these people, they wanted poverty for you with toil and labor. But I'm telling you, change. Talk about transition. We've been talking about change all this time. It's like that was not your birthright. People wanted you to be stuck in a place where you're going over the same thing every day. They were happy as long as you were down. But change, moving, leaving what no longer serves you. And then here comes the unexpected income. I'm telling you, after the storm, there is a calm. God is, and He will make a way out for you. For a lot of these people, they can't come with you. I'm telling you, it's too late. It's too late. I love it for you. I love it for us. Until next time, take care.